Benson for the point. Back to better through the block and down. He'll go. Active pass. He'll look to fire deep and intercepted. Stretchy diving. He's in.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, and a pleasant good evening. Welcome to Ada Borup West High School Gymnasium. It's a little quiet at this moment in time because apparently you get some folks that maybe want to take their time getting into the gymnasium for a 7 o'clock start. Well, here, we're early. We're ready for you with the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast. Jerry Peralta, the engineer for yourliveevent.com, producing and video here today. And Kaylin back in the studios of KRJB in Ada for this matchup. The Ada Borup West Cougars, the Clearbrook Gonvick Bears. It is 8A section quarterfinal volleyball tonight. The Cougars victorious last night. They got Red Lake County Central. Clearbrook Gonvick coming in off a victory over Kelliher Northholm last evening, both on home court. Tonight, the Bears make the trek to take on the Cougars. The number 1 Cougars, the number 4 Bears. Coverage tonight on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. The Ada Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada Borup Booster Club Facebook page.
Clearbrook Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Clearbrook Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Clearbrook Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Clearbrook Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
Welcome back to the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Bitker Inc. thank you for your business. They're located in between Ada and Halstead. Call them 218-456-7467. That's 456-SHOP. Troy the Tire Guy, new tires as you prepare for winter driving. Snow tires and all-season traction tires available at Bitker Inc. As we get you ready for our first serve tonight in this quarterfinal for Section 8A volleyball between Ada Borup West and Clearbrook Gonvick, we bring you our pregame coaches' comments, which are presented to you by the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer. Turn our attention to pregame coaches' comments here in just a moment as the Ada Borup West Cougars, fresh off their victory last night, 3-0 as they defeated the Red Lake County Central Mustangs. Clearbrook Gonvick, a quality 3-1 win over Kelliher Northholm. We'll be hearing from head coach Jim Lee of Ada Borup West and coach Tammy Ellers of the Clearbrook Gonvick Bears in our pregame conversations coming up in just a bit. The Bears are 13-9, the number 4 seed in the East half. The Cougars, the number 1 seed, 22-6. Section 8A volleyball. As the teams take the court, we'll come back with pregame coaches' comments next on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
This is Jim Lund from Legacy Seeds. Did you know in a bag of seed, 100% of the yield potential comes from two components, the seed's genetics and the seed's quality? Here at Legacy Seeds, along with delivering the most cutting-edge genetics, we pride ourselves in having some of the industry's highest quality standards. Because we know each spring, a farmer gets one chance to plant with the highest yield potential, and here at Legacy Seeds, we're just the company to help you do it.
So give them a call. Legacy Seeds, Alice, North Dakota, 701-689-BEAN or legacyseeds.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Welcome to the Ada Borup West School. This educational campus is filled with energy and a culture of striving for excellence with academics, fine arts, and athletics. With current enrollment over 700 students who are busy learning and participating in school activities, the administration and staff of Ada Borup West School welcomes parents and community members to also participate with support to all students. Learn more of the current success and events at the school website ada.k12.mn.us.
Ag Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Ag Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Ag Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it, and always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
The Bitker Inc. pregame show from the Ada Borup West High School Gymnasium. Section 8A volleyball quarterfinal action tonight. Winner heads to the Brick House in Thief River Falls for the semis on Monday night. Ada Borup West, Clearbrook Gonvick, volleyball action here tonight. Part of the Bitker Inc. pregame show is our pregame coaches' comments from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer. Ada Borup West head coach Jim Lee in the pregame show. Jim, tonight for the kids, last time they're going to step foot on the home floor for this season with a crowd, with a band, with all the excitement and a playoff matchup. It's sure nice to be home. I think there's a movie that said there's no place like home, no place like home. You're hoping home cooking works again here tonight for the Cougars.
Yeah, we're hoping to walk down that Golden Brick Road there again tonight. And last night the girls really performed well, and we're hoping they come out firing again here tonight. And once again, come down to serve receive right from the start there. Our first two serve receives, those have to be spot on like they were last night, and that helped out a lot.
Yeah, and it really just spun. You had a great night of serving right out of the gates too last night with Morgan Engel getting things going, and like you say, just the kids were kind of fed off of that start, and having a big start is really helpful.
Yeah, that really set the tone for the rest of the night, and it really did help out. But I mean, even throughout the night, I mean, we executed very well in all categories last night.
Yeah, absolutely. And tonight, different opponent, and you're going to get a pretty good hitting attack. I've not seen Clearbrook Gonvick in person. I know enough about Dana Melby, and I'm sure you've seen one or two things about her in the year. Some really solid volleyball players.
Yeah, I'm just glad her sister's gone, because otherwise she had to deal with two Melbys. Now, right. Thankfully, it's number one, but they still have another big middle there. It's about 5'10" there, and they got their second server with the jump server, and she's really athletic there too. So, they'll be coming in ready to play, so we'll see what happens here tonight.
That's right. And for your girls, last night with the big changes and with Lauren Thompson returning, hoping that some of that continuity returns here tonight.
Yeah, the continuity is pretty key, and that's what you're saying. Like after last night, it's like usually in the playoffs, like you want a day of practice, then go and play. I think we even want that for last night, but after last night we played, I think we're fine with going ahead and have a match here back to back. So I think we'll be fine if we carry everything over. If we don't, then you never know what's going to happen.
And you've had back-to-back matches. They're not easy to do, but you've had that.
Not back-to-back playoff matches. Like that's I said, right. A lot of those girls last night, that was our first playoff match. Like I said, they said they were really nervous at the beginning. They had for a couple plays, like, just a volleyball game, let's play, let's go. And that's what you want to hear as a coach. But you don't hear that until after the fact. During the match, you're thinking, oh, coach, how nervous are they and everything. But they said that they were nervous before. After it started up, it was just a normal volleyball game.
And we talked about it last night, I think, just to reiterate the fact that the kids looked and seemed focused last night, which is, you want to see that.
Yeah, they were focused. They were into it. They're communicating. Like I said, having Lauren back, that helps out a lot. I mean, I said, she's just a loud bugger on that court there, and everybody else just feeds off her.
Jim, thanks for the time. Serve, receive, and serve, receive, right?
Serve, receive, bottom line, serve, receive.
Very good.
Yes.
Good luck to you and the girls. We'll catch up afterwards.
Thank you.
Jim Lee is the head coach of Ada Borup West Volleyball. In our pregame show, coaches' comments from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer. Tonight, Ada Borup West, Clearbrook Gonvick. It is section quarterfinal volleyball and 8A play tonight on your sports channel, KRJB, and yourliveevent.com.
Excellent pay and a stable business. Get a sweet life and a great career with American Crystal Sugar Company. From mechanics to welders to electricians, we need motivated individuals for highly skilled positions. In addition to great benefits and room to advance your career, our work schedule gives you the personal time for everything that makes your life sweeter. Apply today at crystalsugar.com.
Fall into savings on oil change and tires this month at Bitker Inc. The savings fall into your pocket with $10 off all Lucas oil change on your vehicles at Bitker Inc. Call to schedule your Lucas oil change and save the $10. Call Bitker Inc. 456-SHOP. That's 456-7467. Fall into more savings with Lucas oil changes at Bitker Inc. Oil change, tire repair, and new tires. Bitker Inc. Located between Ada and Halsted. Call Troy 456-7467.
For the best selection in new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, stop by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. With one of the biggest, best selections around and the most competitive prices, it's worth your time to stop and visit the guys and let them put you in a new vehicle. Check out the selection online at christianmotors.com or stop by the lot in Fertile. Proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. It's Christian Motors in Fertile.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Sarcospra leaf spot has been a challenge for sugar beet growers for years. I'm John Samdahl, sales manager with Beta Seed, and I know firsthand the impact Sarcospra has on our growers and their bottom line. That's why I'm excited about a new ally in the battle against Sarcospra. It's a new trait called CR Plus that balances disease tolerance with yields in a way no previous technology has. 60 years in the making, there's innovation bred into every seed. CR Plus is available, pending approval, in select Beta Seed varieties in our American Crystal market for the 2022 growing season. Beta Seed, breeding confidence.
The Bitker Inc. pregame show continues tonight from the Ada Borup West High School Gymnasium. The Cougars of Ada Borup West, the 1 seed from Section 8A in the East half, taking on the 4 seed Clearbrook Gonvick Bears. Ready to rock and roll for you in high school volleyball on your sports channel, KRJB, and yourliveevent.com. Bitker Inc. pregame show, Georgetown Farmers Elevator, Georgetown Agronomy working with you, the area farmer. They bring you pregame coaching comments. And hey, we get the pleasure to talk to Tammy Ellers, head coach of Clearbrook Gonvick, joining us in the pregame show. Well, Tammy, tonight we've got playoff volleyball. What's better than playoff volleyball one night? How about back-to-back nights, huh?
Tough.
Yeah, right. How were the kids' bus ride over here from Clearbrook?
Oh, the bus ride was great.
Yeah, everybody's in good spirits?
Everybody's in great spirits.
Fantastic. Last night, kids played really well, and a quality victory over Kelly or Northholm.
Yeah, it was a fun time to play.
What were the? I know there was a Melby that was swinging last night, but what was working well for the Bears last evening?
Our passing.
Okay.
Our serve receive was really good, and they just kept it together. They kept playing. We had one little tough game, but other than that, they kept it together.
So tonight, the road trip, you've got Ada Borup West this evening. Any knowledge of what the Cougars bring to the table?
Oh, I had a game tape, so we're just watching. They're just a tough team, hard hitters and good defense, and so we just have to be ready for it.
I know we talk about the keys. I always like to ask keys of the game. Well, it's pretty simple, right? Every night's the same. But what are going to be the keys for success for the Bears tonight? Serving, defense. Sure. The simple things, isn't it?
Very much. It always boils down to just the simple things.
Darn game of volleyball. Everybody. Sometimes people want to think too much about it. I suppose. No, it's good. Everybody's healthy for the Bears coming in tonight.
Yes, we are.
Easy enough. All right. Well, good luck to you in Clearbrook Gonvick tonight. Let's talk afterwards, okay?
Yep. Thank you.
That is Tammy Ellers joining us in the pregame coach's comments. Tammy, head coach of the Clearbrook Gonvick Bears volleyball team, coming in with a record of 13-9, fresh off a win over Keller and Northome. Ada Borup West, a win over Red Lake County Central last night. We'll talk about both of those matches, give you a brief recap as our pregame show from Bitker Inc. continues after this.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com. Keep yourself healthy and take advantage of the October savings at Hillsborough Drug and Give. Get your choice of Dayquil or NyQuil, just $6.99. Health Mart 24-count daytime multi-system liquid caps, $6.49. Health Mart Arthritis Pain topical gel is $11.99. Nature's Truth melatonin or hair, skin, nails, and collagen gummies, your choice, $7.79. Health Mart melatonin gummies, $7.49 at Hillsborough Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
This is Jim Lund from Legacy Seeds. Did you know in a bag of seed, 100% of the yield potential comes from two components, the seed's genetics and the seed's quality? Here at Legacy Seeds, along with delivering the most cutting-edge genetics, we pride ourselves in having some of the industry's highest quality standards. Because we know each spring, a farmer gets one chance to plant with the highest yield potential, and here at Legacy Seeds, we're just the company to help you do it.
Contact Bruce Colseth, District Sales Manager in Thompson, 701-741-2473.
The Bitker Inc. pregame show continues from the Ada Borup West High School Gymnasium tonight. Section 8A, quarterfinal volleyball between the Ada Borup West Cougars and the Clearbrook Gonvick Bears. Section 8A tonight, Ada Borup West, Clearbrook Gonvick right here. Fertile Beltrami is in Foston in the other East half matchup. That game is in Foston and it is on 96.7 FM KKCQ and GVTV Channel 31 tonight. BGMR is at home in Greenbush taking on Stephen Argyle this evening. Lake of the Woods visits Kitson County Central in Hallock. Last night, Clearbrook Gonvick was victorious over the Keller Northome. They're also the Mustangs, by the way. Both the Cougars and the Bears played Mustangs last night. Different colors, though. Clearbrook Gonvick, I should say Red Lake County Central and Keller Northome, slightly different on the Mustang colors. Anyway, story of the game last night was the performance of senior Dana Melby of Clearbrook Gonvick. A game-high 20 kills and 7 in the first set alone. The catalyst to the dominant first set where the Bears won 25-13. Then it was 25-21. And then they lost the set 3, 25-19, then would win the fourth and final 25-18. Melby had 4 ace serves as well last night to help lead the Bears in victory. Annabelle Phillips, Macy Wagner, McKenna Hartwig, they all played strong at the net as well. For the Cougars last night over Red Lake County Central, Cougars controlled the match from the start. They trailed 1-0 in the first set and then went on an 11 streak, led at 11-1, never looked back, as Kaysa Jones, who had surpassed 1,000 career set assists at the end of the regular season. She had 26 more in the playoffs. Kaylee Sipp had 17 kills, and Morgan Engel 20 service points last night, including 11 in a row to start the match. Talk about setting a tone, and both teams want to set a tone tonight. We'll talk more about that as we get you ready for first serve. Cougars and Bears. It is Ada Borup West and Clearbrook Gonvick. Cougars 1 seed, Bears 4 seed in the east half of Section 8A. It's quarterfinal round night. The winner heads to the Brick House in Thief River Falls for the semis on Monday. We've got this one for you on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Lesmeister Dental is dedicated to providing its patients with the best appropriate dentistry to help them maintain their health, comfort, and beauty for their lifetime. We know every person is different, and we will help you stay healthy and offer the level of care that you desire. With offices in Kirkston at 1726 University Avenue or by phone 253-4204 or 281-4323. See or call Lesmeister Dental today.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Fall tillage work, turning the dirt over with a Summers chisel plow from Norman County Implement. Here's the deal. It's a 32-foot Summers chisel plow priced at $20,000 from Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. Talk with Chuck or Neil on this Summers chisel plow. Ask them about other tillage equipment, including the new Versatile Fury. Get more tractor power. Versatile Delta Track 2021 model. Huge discounts right now. Talk with Chuck or Neil at Norman County Implement. They thank you for your business.
Solutions, Hitterdall, Minnesota. Serenaded by a little quartet that's playing some Enter Sandman for us. Wonderful stuff. Pre-game show from Bitker Inc., Ada Borup West, Clearbrook Gonvick volleyball. It's a section quarterfinal round volleyball tonight. Let's talk keys to the match as we get you ready for the Cougars and the Bears. Well, for the Cougars, Coach Jim Lee said it about 46 times off the air, and on the air, I helped him. We got over 50 times. We mentioned serve, receive, serve, receive, serve, receive, serve, receive. Set the tone off your serve, get the good passes up, let your hitters do the job. That's your key for success. For Clearbrook Gonvick, serving and defense. Tammy Eller said it. I'm not going to put words in her mouth. She said it. Serving and defense. Those are your keys to the match. The best team will prevail tonight. Who will it be out on the floor in the quarterfinal round of Section 8A? Will it be the 4-seed Clearbrook Gonvick Bears? Will it be the Ada Borup West Cougars, the 1-seed out of the east half of Section 8A? Stick around and find out. Welcome in. It's pregame show time from Bitker Inc. Call 456-SHOP. Bitker Inc. Colder weather, get those batteries replaced. New batteries for vehicles of all sorts available at Bitker Inc. 456-SHOP. We'll come back with starting lineups, Ada Borup West and Clearbrook Gonvick. We are broadcasting from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent Financial broadcast booth here today as well. Visit with Laura Tweeten about retirement accounts and annuities today. She's in Ada and in Ulen. Laura Tweeten, your Thrivent representative. We're coming back with the lineups for the Cougars and the Bears. It's volleyball action, playoff time on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
The Rough Grouse Roadhouse is located just east of Island Lake, across from Mershman's Taxidermy. The Roadhouse invites you to stop in before or after the game to eat or just come in and socialize with family and friends. They also have weekly food specials. Just go to their Facebook page and see what their special of the day is, or call 668-2111. Supporting the area students in the classroom as well as in all their extracurricular activities. The Rough Grouse Roadhouse, 5 miles south of Langby on County Road 4.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax by calling 218-790-6375 or their main office at 891-2211.
Subway Ada, eat fresh. If you need lunch or dinner for a meeting or a get-together on short notice, Subway Ada can put together a great meal quickly. They have party platters, cookies, chips, soups, and beverage options. They have box lunches as well that they can put together for your group. Subway Ada builds it the way you want it with fresh bread and fresh veggies. Think of Subway Ada when you need catering for any occasion, large or small. Subway Ada, the home of fresh. 784-SUBS or 784-7827. Subway Ada, eat fresh.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Valley General Store in Halstead is now open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They welcome you to stop in, get all your hardware items, groceries, and more now in the new store with more inventory. Valley General Store in Halstead. Come and shop for your fresh produce and grocery items. Valley General Store, now with groceries in Halstead. Thanks to all who have visited the new Valley General Store in Halstead. If you haven't been there yet, they welcome you to stop in at the store full of hardware, groceries, and more. Valley General Store in Halstead, open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
West Main Pizza, 784-3700. Specialty Pizza, calzones, signature pizza, famous cheese squares, breads, salads, wraps, 8-inch subs, paninis, pasta, traditional chicken, chicken wings, nachos, tacos, specialty treats, appetizers, sweet treats too. Dine in, carry out, curbside. West Main Pizza, 784-3700. More than just pizza.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
After a terrific rendition of our national anthem from a portion of the Ada Borup West Pep Band, we're talking bass and electric guitar. Let's get to our starting lineups tonight, which are presented to you by Norman County Implement. Highway 9 North Ada, Norman County Implement. Fall tillage specials, including a 32-foot Summers chisel plow, priced at $20,000, ready for you at Norman County Implement. Thanking you for your business. Let's talk starters first for the Clearbrook Gonvick Bears, as we see on yourliveevent.com for the Bears. They'll start a senior, number 2, Macy Wagner. Outside hitter, number 5, Annabelle Phillips. Outside hitter, number 7, Dana Melby. Outside hitter, number 14, Ella Engen. Middle is a 16, McKenna Hartwig. And the setter is number 21, Kaylee Westrom. Clearbrook Gonvick's head coach, Tammy Ellers, assisted by Sarah Googe. They're wearing the white uniforms tonight, black numerals and letters, gold trim for the Bears. Norman County Implement starting lineups. Continuing, Norman County Implement. Need more tractor power? Well, the last of the 2021 model versatile Delta tracks. Huge discounts. Get the current price and price programs from Chuck O'Neill at Norman County Implement. Ada Borup West will start the setter, Kasa Jones, a senior. They'll start a junior, left side hitter, Lauren Thompson. Senior left side hitter, number 7, Kaylee Sipp. Front row, an 8th grader, number 8, Adrina Egan. Libero is a junior, number 9, Maddie Steen. And an 8th grader front, number 12, Morgan Engel. Ada Borup West head coach is Jim Lee, assisted by Jana Engel, and Amy Johnson is the C-team coach. For the Cougars, they're wearing the black uniforms, white numerals and letters, red trim, as the Cougars and the Bears in the long-sleeve uniforms for tonight's action. Those folks are those starting lineups. They're brought to you by Norman County Implement. They're hiring positions for lot maintenance, mechanic, shop foreman. You want to talk to Chuck to apply today. Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business as we bring you volleyball. It's Section 8A quarterfinal round action from the Ada Borup West High School Gymnasium, the Cougars and the Clearbrook Gonvick Bears. The Bidker Inc. pregame show wrapping up. We'll take a break, come back with first serve for the Cougars and Bears next.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
First serve by Annabelle Phillips is across. It's brought to you by Doug Markison, Markison Accounting Service of Ada, 784-6002. Clearbrook Gonvick returns after the block. Cougars set up a block, and it's Kaylee Sipp putting up the arms and sending it return back. Cougars get the point to start the match, 1-0, as it was Kaylee Sipp with the block early. Side out Cougars from the Bears, and Morgan Engel will serve it away. Opening serve again was from Markison Accounting. Doug Markison, 784-6002. Bears will send it across in 2. Lauren Thompson receives. Jones sets left side. A swing from Sipp, dug up in the back row by Clearbrook Gonvick. This is Melby setting left side, an attack off a touch, and Jones will not be able to play it. The kill is good for Macy Wagner. Dana Melby with the assist, Wagner with the kill. We are tied at 1 here tonight. Thanks to our sponsors. They're making our broadcast of tournament volleyball possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers you're hearing or seeing. At the very least, tell them thank you. As a serve now for Kaylee Westrom comes across for Clearbrook Gonvick. Thompson, Jones, left side, Sipp with a big swing. It's going to be strong, and the Bears have a 2-1 lead here in set number 1 on yourliveevent.com and KRJB Radio. Westrom will serve it again, a senior for the Clearbrook Gonvick Bears. Right-handed serve across, back row, Thompson digs it, off the net, Jones, and they can't play it. Point Bears. Clearbrook Gonvick with an early 3-1 lead here tonight. Westrom, one of the numerous seniors, 8 on the roster this year for Clearbrook Gonvick. Westrom will serve. This across is off of Izzy Markison in the back row, and it's an ace serve. Mustang Seed, ace serve for Kaylee Westrom. Mustang Seed planting your future. Visit with Scott Erickson today, 218-368-5314. Westrom serves across. It's picked up in the back row by Thompson. Now it's going to be Jones, and popped across by Sipp. Played here by Wagner and over by Melby. Now flying in the air, Jones sends it to Sipp. Big time smash with a kill. Melby with, Sipp with the kill, and Jones with the assist, her first of the night. 4-2, Bears lead the Cougars. Cougars to serve. And it'll be Maddie Steen, junior libero, going to serve it right to left. It's across, it's back row dug up by libero Kelsey Johnson for the Bears. Melby sends it over back row. Steen, Jones, here's Sipp with a right-handed attack. It's going to be off of back row Johnson and out. Sipp from Jones, and the Cougars are within 1, 4-3. Clearbrook Gonvick with an early lead here tonight, set number 1 in this quarterfinal of 8A volleyball. Serve is across, and Steen serve. Angles left and heads out. 5-3 on the side out. Clearbrook Gonvick will send back to serve. Ella Engen, one of the 8 seniors. Engen's serve is across, dug up Prodzinski in the middle. Jones, Prodzinski, tips. Played by Clearbrook Gonvick, kept alive and over by Melby, back corner. Thompson. Now Jones cross court, and we're going to get a little block battle there as it was Hartwig blocking that one. Now Melby swings it, sends it left. They're going to say the Cougars were under the net, though. And point goes to the Clearbrook Gonvick Bears. Bears will continue serving. I think there was some confusion as to what was going on. Bears are serving. Engen will send it across, dug up by Markison. Now Jones and Sipp off a touch, kill good. Kaylee Sipp, case of Jones. 6-4 on the return. Ada Borup West side out will get to serve. Sipp out. Kaylee Anadol is in to serve. One of the 3 seniors for Ada Borup West. stepping back to swing it right to left for the Cougars. Here's a serve. It's across. It's picked up in the back row by the Bears. Clearbrook Gonvick's Melby sends it over. Nice mid-range shot. Dug up. Tipped over by Jones in a quick. Bears can't handle it. Keza Jones came over from Maddie Steen on the dig. It is 6-5 now. Bears leading the Cougars. Cougars to serve. Kayleana Dahl will swing it right to left here again. Right-handed serve. Dug up from a diving and effort that time by Wagner, and a return is too strong by Melby. And we are tied at 6. 6-all, Bears and Cougars in a battle for Section 8A quarterfinal round action of volleyball. Dahl sends it across, picked up, now sets left side. Here's Melby tipping across off of Markison. Cougars can't get it over in 3. Illegal hits the net, and it is 7-6 Bears. Clearbrook Gonvick, Macy Wagner, senior, will send it left to right. Wagner, she'll come with a bit of a jump serve. I would call that unorthodox, but it works. It's going to be a swing from Prodzinski, too strong, and it's 8-6 Bears. Not unorthodox that she's doing it wrong, because I don't know if there is a right way, but that's the most unique jump serve process I've seen. Let serve there. Let serve off the net. Dug up Prodzinski. Jones in a swing by Thompson. Trying the pancake there, but it hits the ground on a dive from Wagner. So Lauren Thompson with a kill. Jones the assist. Cougars side out. 8-7 Bears leading the Cougars set number 1 here tonight. And serving will be Keza Jones. Jones serves across, played, sent forward and over by Melby. Jones. It's going to be a swing there by Thompson off of Miller, and her shot is too strong. 9-7 Bears. Melby steps back. Dana Melby. Last night in the victory over the Kelliher-Northholm Mustangs, Melby had 4 ace serves. Cougars return this one. Melby sets left side and a big swing, but a block put up there by Miller. And a swing that time by Annabelle Phillips. Now Melby sends it back corner. Dahl digs. Jones sets. Left side, here's Thompson. Blocked at the net. Hartwig. McKenna Hartwig getting the block kill together. Point, Bears. 10-7, Clearbrook Gonvick set 1. As Dana Melby steps back to serve. The jump serve happening here from Melby. It's dug up by Dahl. Jones keeps it alive. Free ball by Prodzinski and out. 11-7, Bears leading the Cougars in set number 1. Clearbrook Gonvick got off the bus tonight, and they're playing well to start. Melby serve. Dahl back corner. Jones, and over by Miller in 3. Now played. That'll be Wagner, Melby, Hartwig, blocked by Prodzinski. Now sending it across is Phillips. Jones sends it high. Thompson off a touch. Dug up, kept alive. Melby left side. Here's another shot by Phillips. Played by Jones, then Miller, then Prodzinski in 3. Phillips, Melby, back to Phillips. Annabelle Phillips off a touch with the kill. That's her first of the night. Melby with the assist. Timeout Cougars. 12-7. Clearbrook Gonvick leads Ada Borup West set number 1 on KRJV and yourliveevent.com.
The Ada Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada Borup Booster Club Facebook page.
Clearbrook Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Clearbrook Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Clearbrook Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Clearbrook Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
Back out of the timeout from Nick Prothero, Pioneers seed, and it's an ace serve for Dana Melby and Clearbrook Gonvick. Jim Lee said it in the pregame show, serve, receive, serve, receive, serve, receive. As Coach Eller said for Clearbrook Gonvick, serve and defense, serve and defense. There's a big swing by Lauren Thompson, and a pass from, that time, that was Maddie Steen. Lauren Thompson gets the kill. Cougars will side out 13-8. And now Sarah Prodzinski will serve. The sophomore sends it over. It's dug up by Wagner, played. And in the middle, Melby sends it across. Back row, Jones, then Miller sends it down. Dug up by Melby, a diving effort there. Phillips to Hartwig. Hartwig back row, dug up here by Jones. Now Miller plays it in the middle. An attack, right-hand swing by Thompson. Kept alive Scherfenberg. Now Thompson in 3. Floats it across. Net play here. Melby sets Phillips off. Balance. Set down. 14-8. Annabelle Phillips. You betcha. Now it'll be back serving. Kelsey Johnson, another one of the seniors for the Bears. Johnson and Clearbrook Gonvick serving 14-8 over Ada Borup West in set 1. Dahl. Jones. Setting up here, Thompson off balance, shot across, dug up, sent left side. Here's an attack, swing by Miller, returned, and Phillips mishits it into the net. Cougar point off of the air, 14-9. We're going to have some ebbs and flows here, there's no question about it. You don't get to the quarterfinals in the overall section without some challenges. It's going to be Lauren Thompson sending it right to left here. It's going to be Bears trying to get it in 3. Melby does, but it's out. Great effort. 14-10. Bears by 4. Cougars serving. Lauren Thompson will step back to serve it again. The junior, who was out the entire month of October, returned last night after an injury. Big difference, have her on the floor. Big swing for the Bears. Returned by the Cougars. Jones, now a swing, sip, kill good. Jones, sip, bang, bang. 14-11, Clearbrook Gonvick. Lauren Thompson will serve it again. Thompson, right-handed serve. She'll spot serve it, sends it at Phillips. Phillips gets a back set. She'll send it back corner. Smash with a hammer, kill good. Ella Engen that time with the assist. And Annabelle Phillips, third kill. 11-15, so 15-11. Clearbrook Gonvick and Annabelle Phillips will go to serve. The senior will send it left to right. It's across. It's Thompson. It's Jones. Left side to Sip. Blocked! Blocked! Blocked. Kaylee Westrom gets the block kill, and the Bears lead at 16-11 here in set 1. Clearbrook Gonvick bringing the heat, putting up the net. Swing across by the Bears. Steen, Jones, Scherfenberg, tipping. Brooke Scherfenberg drops one in. And it'll be 16-12, Bears. Cougars on the side out. Miller out, and Engel will be in to serve. Morgan Engel, back row. Thompson, Steen, Jones, Sip, Scherfenberg on the floor for the Cougars. Engel serve. Dug up by Melby. Setting. Swing across, kept alive here by Steen. Jones, now Sip. Through the touch, kill good. Kaylee Sip, 5 kills. Jones an assist. 16-13, Clearbrook Gonvick. And Morgan Engel will step back to serve it again. Engel will come at you with the right hand. The 8th graders serve. This, Melby, off a Melby ace serve, 16-14. Serving continues, Morgan Engel. Morgan had that 11 streak last night. Was so strong for the Cougars to start against Red Lake County Central. Received by Johnson, now played, and Phillips sends it back row. Thompson, Jones, Sip, left side off a touch, kept alive. Melby keeps it alive, and over in 3 by Westrom. Scherfenberg, Jones, here's Sip, bang! The intensity from Kaylee Sip. 16-15, Engel and the Cougars serving, trailing Clearbrook Gonvick by 1, set 1. Comes the serve from Morgan Engel. It is a short serve, ace serve from Mustang Seed. Mustang Seed ace serve, planting your future, visit Mustang Seed. 16-16, we are all knotted up after that Morgan Engel ace serve and a timeout on the floor. We'll take it. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, knotted up at 16.
This is Jim Lund from Legacy Seeds. Did you know in a bag of seed, 100% of the yield potential comes from two components, the seed's genetics and the seed's quality? Here at Legacy Seeds, along with delivering the most cutting-edge genetics, we pride ourselves in having some of the industry's highest quality standards. Because we know each spring, a farmer gets one chance to plant with the highest yield potential, and here at Legacy Seeds, we're just the company to help you do it.
So give them a call. Legacy Seeds, Alice, North Dakota, 701-689-BEAN or legacyseeds.com.
Welcome back to the Ada Borup West High School Gymnasium. We're tied at 16 here in set number one. Clearbrook Gonvick was leading 14-7. The Cougars have brought it back to a 16-all tie. Morgan Engel will return to the serve line. Time to focus in set number one. Valley Vision Clinic, Dr. Dave Solsing, 784-4091. Valley Vision Clinic, the Valley Square Building in Ada. Ready for you, as they say, let's focus up in this matchup. Morgan Engel will continue to serve after the timeout. Short serve, it's dug up in the middle by a diving Johnson. And then a tip, and it's down and good on an Ella Egan short kill. It was, I believe, Phillips with the assist that time. 17-16, Clearbrook Gonvick, and the Bears will send back to serve Westrom. Kaylee Westrom, back row, Thompson. Jones up front. Sip will swing, kill, good in the corner. Bang, smash, hammer. That's when I put all of my calls right together, and I say, bang, smash, hammer. I don't know if it makes any sense. I don't care. It's energy, Jerry. We're having fun. Here comes a serve from Kesa Jones, and it's into the net. Oh, check that. I said Kesa Jones. I apologize. That was Maddie Steen. My bad there on the misunderstanding or misrepresentation. 18-17, serving Ella Engen. Sip, kill, good. Jones, Sip. And Sip with 8 kills here in set number one. We'll see Sip take a break. Kayleana Dahl in to serve as we are tied at 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth tie here in set number one. Dug up by the Bears in the middle. Melby, great dig by Steen, and over in 3 by the Cougars. Hartwig, no, check that. Now Melby kill good. She got a pass from Westrom. That's what I was trying to say. Westrom to Melby. That's her first kill of the night, 19-18. The Bears will serve it again. And doing the serving will be Macy Wagner. Wagner into the net. 19-19. Coming in will be Engel. Exiting is Izzy Markison. And now Kesa Jones will go to serve. Cougars want to have a chance to get things rolling. Here's an opportunity for them with Jones serving. Wagner. Melby plays it up front to Phillips, who sends it across. Thompson now to Jones. A quick to Prodzinski in the middle. Kill good. They mixed it up just a little bit. From the usual send it left, they sent it middle. Prodzinski, her first kill of the evening. 20-19, Cougars take the lead. Jones with the serve. Now setting. Here's Melby. Boom! Dana Melby. The explosion off that powerful right arm. Engen with the assist. 20-20. Barbara Walters somewhere is smiling. 7 ties. Received here is Dahl. Now Prodzinski to Thompson. Over. Diving is Wagner. And out. Lauren Thompson with the kill from Jones there after the serve from Kelsey Johnson. 21-20. Cougars by 1. And Sarah Prodzinski will serve. As Scherfenberg enters, Steen checks out on the substitution. Here's Prodzinski. Melby digs. Played here by Westrom, and now Phillips. Back corner off a touch. They're going to say out. No, they are going to say off a touch. Off a touch. That was accurate. Phillips from Melby. Phillips with the kill, Melby the assist. 21-21, tie is number 8 here in set number 1. And back serving is going to be Kelsey Johnson. Johnson serves this time. Back set, swing from Engel, dug up. Westrom, left side to Phillips. She'll tip it across. It would have been out, but it was dug up by Jones. Jones upset with herself because it was going out. So the quick drop there by... I do believe that was Westrom. 22-21 lead change. Bears lead it. Jones sends it across, then a swing by Westrom. Check that, a swing by Engen. Now kill, Thompson, good. Off a touch, Lauren Thompson with the kill. And we are tied at 22. This is tie number 9 here in set number 1 as we exchange blows. Serving will be Lauren Thompson for Ada Borup West. 22 all in set 1. It's across, it's dug up. Setting is Melby, sent over by Engen. At the net, Engen tips, kill, good. Oh, one-timer at the net there, 23-22 Bears. Clearbrook Gonvick, Annabelle Phillips will go to serve. Phillips to serve, left to right, good one. It's dug up by Engel. Now Steen pushes it over by Scherfenberg. Back row, Johnson plays it, Melby sets inside, Engen off a touch, diving is Thompson, kept alive Jones up front, Scherfenberg sends it deep, Johnson keeps it alive, lots of spin. Phillips pushes it forward and over by Melby in 3. Now Jones setting left to Sip off of a Johnson. Kept alive, now sent over Phillips! Holy cats! And a timeout. Annabelle Phillips is fired up. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. The Bears have set point in set 1 when we come back on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
24-22, Clearbrook Gonvick with set point here in the first set on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Timeouts are brought to you by Nick Prothero Pioneer Seed. Second timeout taken there by the Cougars here in the first set. And now set point. Serving here is Annabelle Phillips for Clearbrook Gonvick. Set point. Thompson receives. Jones will set this one. And it's going to be Engel pushing it across. Phillips, Melby plays it up front. Here's a shot across by Wagner. Thompson. Jones, Sip, blocked at the net, but then it's going to be Steen. Then Jones. Here's Sip. She'll do it again. Dug up by Phillips. Now quick by Melby. Steen, Jones, everybody in position. Here's Sip. Through the touch. Killed. Good. Woo-wee. 9 kills for Sip in the first set. 24-23. When the Cougars led 22-20, or I should say 2019, first time the Cougars had led since it was 1-0. Now, it's going to be Morgan Engel serving on the rotation. 23-24, still set point for the Bears. Serves across. Johnson plays it. Up front, this will be Westrom. Left side, it's Wagner off a touch. Steen, Jones, Sip, swing! We're tied and we're going extra point. Set number 1, 24-24. That means tie number 10. Timeout Bears. Timeout Bears, entertaining. We're having fun. Hopefully you are as well. Timeouts from Nick Prothero Pioneer Seed. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. We're knotted at 24 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Welcome to the Ada Borup West School. This educational campus is filled with energy and a culture of striving for excellence with academics, fine arts, and athletics. With current enrollment over 700 students who are busy learning and participating in school activities, the administration and staff of Ada Borup West School welcomes parents and community members to also participate with support to all students. Learn more of the current success and events at the school website ada.k12.mn.us.
Well, we're having fun. Hopefully you are out of the timeout from Nick Prothero Pioneer Seed. It's knotted at 24, set 1 with Ada Borup West and Clearbrook Gonvick. Bears led a good chunk of the first set and had set point. Cougars have forced it back with Morgan Engel going to serve to try to take over in set 1. Buckle up. 24 all, set 1. Morgan Engel, the 8th grader, will serve. Right-handed swing coming at you. Dug up in the back row by Johnson. Off the net. Bears can't play it. Cougars have set point coming up. Westrom couldn't play it off the net. 25-24. Cougars regain the lead. Set point. Student section intact. Morgan Engel serving. Right-handed serve is dug up by Phillips. Now set Westrom in the middle. Engen at the net, blocked by Sip. Now Steen played Jones high in the air. Here's Sip with a tip off the net. Bears can't play it. Cougars win it. Holy cow! Cougars come back. What a first set. 26-24, Ada Borup West takes the first set from the Clearbrook Gonvick Bears in a back-and-forth battle. 10 ties in between set update from the Lindfors Agency. Lindfors, your insurance source. Lindfors with locations in Clearbrook, Foston, Bagley, Mahnomen, and now in Ada. Lindfors is hiring for office locations in your area. Experience not necessary. Call 218-435-6585 for information. While in between sets, Ada Borup West took the lead 1-0. Clearbrook Gonvick would tie it at 1 and would not give up the lead until 2019. Meanwhile, there's plenty of ties in between. We ended up going 10 ties. Bears had set point at 24-22. They gave it up. Cougars would run it 4 in a row. Morgan Engel. Cougars win it. 26-24 in set 1. In between set update from the Lindfors Agency. Second set in the quarterfinals of 8A volleyball coming up on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Egg Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Egg Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Egg Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it, and always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
Excellent pay and a stable business. Get a sweet life and a great career with American Crystal Sugar Company. From mechanics to welders to electricians, we need motivated individuals for highly skilled positions. In addition to great benefits and room to advance your career, our work schedule gives you the personal time for everything that makes your life sweeter. Apply today at crystalsugar.com.
Fall into savings on oil change and tires this month at Bitker Inc. The savings fall into your pocket with $10 off all Lucas oil change on your vehicles at Bitker Inc. Call to schedule your Lucas oil change and save the $10. Call Bitker Inc. 456-SHOP. That's 456-7467. Fall into more savings with Lucas oil changes at Bitker Inc. Oil change, tire repair, and new tires. Bitker Inc. Located between Ada and Halsted. Call Troy 456-7467.
Hey, we're back. It's volleyball. It's set number 2 of the Section 8A quarterfinal volleyball matchups. Ada Borup West, Clearbrook Gonvick. It was a battle in the first set. It goes the way of Ada Borup West, 26-24. Second set about to begin. Kevin Kochman bringing you the action tonight. Jerry Peralta behind the camera and running the show of YourLiveEvent.com. Kaylin back in the studios of KRJB in Ada. Lauren Thompson to serve. Start things off in set number 2. Received by the Bears. Westrom plays it over by Engen. Back row dug up Jones, now played by Engel. Here's a swing by Sip. Received by Johnson. Played ahead, Phillips. Engen sends it over. Dug up by Engel. Jones, Sip, off balance, sends it across. Phillips. Westrom back setting, Melby. Now it'll be Engel diving. Steen looked like somebody out of position. Cougars, the error goes the way of the Bears. Clearbrook Gonvick with an early 1-0 first set lead. Second set lead. Thank you. Ella Engen sends it across, serving away. At the net. How about that? McKenna Hartwig says, I'll just drop it right there. 2-0 Bears. Engen, serving again. Serves across. Thompson. Jones. Sip, swing. Engen trying to keep it alive. Great effort by Phillips. Bears can't get it in 3. Point Cougars. Ada Borup West will side out. And so Morgan Engel will step back to serve. She's been very valuable serving here tonight. Engel will serve it away. Back row, dug up Johnson. Setting, and Melby pops it across. Engel, Jones, Sip. Jones is going to be on one of those paces tonight as we are tied at 2. Kaysa Jones had 55 set assists in the 5-set victory over Climax Fisher to end the regular season for the Cougars. And if we would go extended tonight, she's on pace for that type of night. Jones to Sip, dug up by Wagner, over by Melby. Back row, Steen, then Jones, then Sip. Bounced around, Johnson over in 3. Holy cow. Clearbrook Gonvick pinballs it over. Jones with a quick, now Melby sends it back row. Thompson, Jones, over by Sip. And it'll be Westrom. Hartwig keeps it alive. The volleyball hits the antenna. Point Cougars. They take the lead. Their first lead in set number 2, 3-2. Morgan Engel gonna send it right to left. Serve is across, picked up by Johnson. Off the net, Westrom, Johnson, 4 hits on the side of the Bears. 4-2 Cougars. Morgan Engel. She will step back to serve it again. The righty will wind it up and send it. Received by Wagner. Westrom to Melby. Blocked by Adrina Eggen. Now another one. Returned. Cougars. Jones now to Sip. She'll push it over. Phillips. Westrom. Swing that time by Wagner and returned by Jones. Now Hartwig finds a spot. That was Melby with the assist. Hartwig with the kill. Had Adrina Eggen with a block. A couple of them there. 4-3. Cougars lead the Bears. As we'll see some substitutions. And Izzy Markison enters. Serving Macy Wagner for Clearbrook Gonvick. Right-handed serve. Good one. Dug up by Steen. Jones sets. Here's a swing by Sip. Dug up. Played up front. Sent in the middle and over. Now at the net, tipping. Jones. Phillips mishit. The air under the net, 5-3 Cougars. They will go back to serve, and I'll see Prodzinski enter on the rotation. Scherfenberg out. Maddie Steen to serve. Maddie Steen serves it right to left here. It's across. It's played by Melby. Now setting at the net. Underneath the net go the Bears. And Kaylee Sip had a block. Bears went under the net. Cougars lead it 6-3 here in set number 2. As going to serve, Maddie Steen. Right to left here. It's across, and it's played back row by Wagner, then over by Melby with some authority. Thompson, Jones, in a back set. Big-time swing by Prodzinski. Off a touch, kill good. 7-3 Cougars, and a timeout. Timeout Bears. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Cougars 7-3 leaders here in set number 2 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
For the best selection in new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, stop by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. With one of the biggest, best selections around and the most competitive prices, it's worth your time to stop and visit the guys and let them put you in a new vehicle. Check out the selection online at christianmotors.com or stop by the lot in Fertile. Proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. It's Christian Motors in Fertile.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Back out of the timeout. Pancake. Bears can't get it over in 3, and out of the timeout from Nick Prothero, Pioneer seed. The serve goes. Maddie Steen gets the point. Cougars now lead it 8-3 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Set number 2. Cougars took the first set 26-24. Steen serving. Picked up back row by Wagner. Played and sent across by Melby off a touch. The kill is good. Wagner to Dana Melby. and it's 8-4 in favor of the Cougars. Melby will go to serve. After a night of 4 ace serves last night for Melby, she'll swing and send this one across. Nice low serve, dug up by Markison in the middle. Jones, Sip, tipped, out, off a touch. And so Sip going to get credit. It went off of McKenna Hartwig. Sip, Jones, and now Kayleana Dahl is in to serve. Sip checks out on a substitution. 9-4 Cougars, serving Dahl. Melby up front, sent over by Westrom. Jones, and a big swing by Thompson. Case of Jones, Lauren Thompson, Cougars 10-4 leaders. Kayleana Dahl will serve it again. Dahl across, picked up by Melby. In the middle, sent over by Hartwig. Markison, Jones, Thompson across, dug up by Phillips. Melby back to Phillips, left side, blocked by Prodzinski. The old block kill combo there makes it 11-4 Cougars. And Dahl will step back again. She'll serve it right to left. Kayleana Dahl with the serve, coming at you. Back row dug up by the Bears, played high and over by Melby, off of Jones. And then Bo Fetting chases it down. He and Bo Jorgensen, they both are named Bo. They're battling over their own names. Bo versus Bo against the Bears. 11-5. I got to give credit to Melby there on the kill, by the way. And Wagner the assist. So Wagner checks out. Now serving Kelsey Johnson. Johnson will send it left to right. It's received by Steen. Now played Jones and a swing by Thompson. Melby sends it to Phillips, a big swing there. Diving is Steen. Jones, Thompson, too strong. 11-6, Clearbrook Gonvick will serve it again. So it'll be Kelsey Johnson serving left to right. Serve is dug up by Steen. Jones dives for it. Off balance, can't get it over in 3. Point Bears. Clearbrook Gonvick is within 4. It's 11-7. Cougars leading. Kelsey Johnson, the libero, will serve it again left to right. Serve is across. It's dug up by Markison. Now Jones, and tipping over is Prodzinski. Played there. Emma Rude in for the first time tonight on that rotational substitution. And we see Ella Engen get a kill. 11-8. Cougars leading the Bears. Kelsey Johnson serving again left to right. Serves up. Back road. It's going to be Cougars Prodzinski sending it over. That's Rude. And then over by Phillips on that left side. Jones, Thompson. That one's going to go into the crowd. Annabelle Phillips goes all the way to the front row. I hope she's all right. She's gutsy and gritty. She's okay. So Thompson going to get credit with a kill. And now Kaysa Jones going back to serve. 12-8 Cougars. Jones serving. It's across and it's dug up here by Rude. Melby sets left side. This will be Engen. Some miscommunication by the Cougars. It falls. Engen with a kill. Ella Engen, her 4th kill of the match. 12-9. Cougars by 3. Bears to serve. Annabelle Phillips will go and swing it left to right. Phillips with the braids tonight. Now shot across there by Prodzinski. Dug up, played by Johnson and freeballed over by Wagner. Dahl, Jones, here's a swing from Thompson, dug up by Phillips. Now a swing by Wagner off a pass, but a block by Dylan Miller. Miller with the block. Cougars with a side out, 13-9. Melby had gotten it to Wagner. Wagner was kind of line driving it, and that was picked up there by the swing of Miller. Now a timeout is going to be called by Ada Borup West. There is some major confusion about the rotation, and good thing they called a timeout. 13-9, Cougars lead the Bears. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Sarcospra leaf spot has been a challenge for sugar beet growers for years. I'm John Samdahl, sales manager with Beta Seed, and I know firsthand the impact Sarcospra has on our growers and their bottom line. That's why I'm excited about a new ally in the battle against Sarcospra. It's a new trait called CR Plus that balances disease tolerance with yields in a way no previous technology has. 60 years in the making, there's innovation bred into every seed. CR Plus is available, pending approval, in select Beta Seed varieties in our American Crystal market for the 2022 growing season. Beta Seed, breeding confidence.
Back out of the timeout. Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed. Ada Borup West and Clearbrook Gonvick, they're throwing us off. We were really excited about our riding out timeouts, but all of a sudden they're cutting them short here. Everybody wants to get back on the floor. Welcoming you back here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Serving, they got the rotation right, Sarah Prodzinski. Bears will set it up and return it. Engen diving over on a free ball by Kayliana Dahl. Bears can't play it off the net. Dahl with a free ball. 14-9. Prodzinski to serve again. Tomorrow, football action. Cougars football against the Red Lake County Rebels tomorrow. Here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com as Engen sends it over and good with the kill. Westrom the assist. Ella Engen the kill. Clearbrook Gonvick heads to Fertile Beltrami football and playoff action tomorrow on KKCQ 96.7 FM. 14-10 on the side out. The Bears, Kaylee Westrom will serve. Jerry is headed over to Nevis tomorrow. Norman County East will hit it all on Nevis. The other Section 6 9-man game on 1480 AM, 99.7 FM, KKCQ. We've got Monoma and Waban and Polk County West on Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com tomorrow as well. And the Bears Fertile Beltrami game also on GVTV 32 tomorrow. Brooke Scherfenberg got into a battle there and sends it over with the kill. 15-10, Cougars by 5, and Lauren Thompson will go to serve. Second set's been a little choppy. Cougars have a little bit of control as Thompson will send it over. Phillips plays it as best she can to Westrom, then Melby sends it over in 3, too strong. 16-10 Cougars. And stepping back, Lauren Thompson will serve it again. Thompson, right-hand swing. Dug up by Johnson, played Westrom, and now an attack over by Ella Engen. Tried to go through a block, and it does. Engen from Westrom. And speaking of Ella Engen, she's going to step back and serve. Regular rotation, Ella Engen. 16-11 Cougars by 5, and Jones, sip, blocked. Jones couldn't keep up with that one off the return, and the block is owned by McKenna Hartwig and Dana Melby. 16-12, Engen to serve for the Bears. Received here by Steen. Jones passes. Sip will wind. Blocked by Hartwig. Sip returns it. Dug up by Phillips. Kept alive Melby. And so, let's see here. Gonna get a double hit on Melby. Man, that's wild and crazy fun stuff right there. Hartwig put up another nice block. That's check that. A couple of big blocks there by Hartwig during this second set. 17-12, and for the Cougars, there's a little comfort when Morgan Engel goes back to serve. She has been so valuable. I've said it a few times. I'll say it again. Johnson, Westrom, Melby. If you can take it out of her hands, you feel good about that if you're the Bears. Here's the swing from Sip out back corner. Too strong. So the Bears do take it out of Engel's hands at the serve line. Engel out and Izzy Markison in. Macy Wagner going to serve left to right for Clearbrook Gonvick. Bears will serve. It's across. It's picked up by Thompson. Jones couldn't keep it, and it is out. Point Bears, 17-14. Clearbrook Gonvick trying to battle back here as Macy Wagner returns to the serve line. Good serve by Wagner, heading it at Markison. Jones sets, and Scherfenberg tips. Got it. Brooke Scherfenberg drops it in. Casey Jones a quick assist there, and it is 18-14. We took a little trip. The Ada Borup West Cougars going back to the serve line. And doing so will be Maddie Steen. We also see Emma Rude re-enter for Wagner on a substitution there for the Bears back row. Here's Steen serving it away. It's picked up by Melby. Then Westrom, Melby out. Melby, good shot at it. Almost got the line just long. Steen serving. Maddie Steen Right-handed libero sends it over. It's dug up by Rude. Melby plays it. It goes over, but it went around the antenna. 20-14 Cougars. Trying to put that separation here in set 2. They lead the match 1-0. The serve is across. It's a service ace for Maddie Steen. And we're going to get a substitution. Wagner back in. Rude exits. 21-14 Cougars leading the Bears in set 2. Ada Borup West's Maddie Steen to serve it. Short serve. Diving is going to be Melby getting it across on a free ball. Then it's Jones to sip. Blocked that time by Hartwig. Jones setting. Back sets Prodzinski. Big swing, but it's dug up ever so nicely that time by Westrom. Now Jones. Here's Sip through a touch. It's going to be Phillips. Westrom, left side, Annabelle Phillips off of a touch. And it'll be the Cougars undercutting the net. Annabelle Phillips bringing the energy and getting it to go. Annabelle Phillips and the Clearbrook Gonvick Bears 21-15. And Hartwig had a huge block in there. It was entertaining as Melby serves. Dug up by the Cougars, tipped over by Prodzinski. Diving Westrom. Prodzinski getting the kill off of Westrom. 22-15 Cougars leading the Bears. Cougars trying to wrap up here set number 2 and take a 2-0 lead, but we're going to get a timeout. Bears. We'll take it as well. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Cougars by 7 here in set 2 on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
I didn't want to gamble in the timeouts this time around. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Our timeouts are brought to you by Nick Prothero Pioneer Seed. As it is Ada Borup West leading by 7 here in set number 2. They lead the match 1-0, trying to go up 2-0. They lead at 22-15 on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman bringing you the action tonight. Jerry Peralta running the production and camera here for yourliveevent.com. And Kaylin back at the studios of KRJB, engineer for the broadcast tonight. Winner of this game heads to Thief River Falls to the Brick House for semifinal action on Monday night. Loser has their season end. Served by the Cougars across. Steen receives after the Bears return it. Now with an attack, Lauren Thompson down. Backside judge didn't get a view. And we're going to get a replay. So we'll reset. That's always one of my favorite moments. It's like, you know what? Yeah, nobody's hot. Okay, it never happened. Forget it. Let's do it again. Kayliana Dahl serving. Bears Melby receives it. Now it's going to be played and over by Hartwig. Dug up. Jones passing. Here's Thompson swinging, diving. Big dig that time by Wagner. Phillips back to Wagner. She'll get it in 3. Prodzinski. Jones. Here's Thompson. Kill attempt. Dug up by Johnson off the rafters, sent over by Melby, and then Dahl touched it off a tip. What a free ball that was by Melby. Woohoo! The Bears coming up big right there. 22-16 Cougars. And back serving will be Johnson. That is Kelsey Johnson for Clearbrook Gonvick. She'll walk this one up. Thompson, Jones, back setting Prodzinski with a swing, dug up, diving. That was going to be Wagner, then over by Phillips, too strong. Cougars 23-16. Just too much separation, it appears. See if the Cougars can find a way. Sub out as Engel back in, and we see out. That was Markison. Now Jones serving. Swing there by the Bears. Engen gets it across. Now Prodzinski over. Wagner ends up on her back that time. Engen sends it over. Dahl, Jones setting across court. Here's Thompson. Kill attempt. Dug up. Great dig in the back row there by Wagner. And over by Phillips. Diving. Thompson. Now it's going to be Jones. Steen goes into the benches. 23-17. Been wild and crazy. Lots of fun. Everybody's diving. Not letting balls drop. Phillips goes to serve. 23-17. Cougars leading. Bears serving. Annabelle Phillips, serve is across. Jones setting to Prodzinski, dug up by Melby. Now Westrom sets. Here's a swing by Wagner. And a block by Prodzinski. Cougar point 24-17, and it is set point here in set number 2. Cougars trying to go up 2-0 in the match. Jones exits, and Scherfenberg enters. Prodzinski will serve. Set point. Serve is across. Melby digs it. Westrom plays it. Now setting left side. Here's the attack across. Wagner with a kill. Macy Wagner. Westrom with the assist, 24-18. Still set point for the Cougars, and Westrom serving. Kaylee Westrom serves for the Bears. Thompson, Jones back to Thompson, left side. Big swing off a touch. Johnson, Westrom, Jones for the Cougars. Now it's going to be Engel. Thompson blocked as it was returned by Engen. Jones diving is Scherfenberg. Point Bears, 24-19. As Westrom steps back to serve again for Clearbrook Gonvick. Serve is coming at you. Out, too long. Cougars win set 2, 25-19 after the service error. Cougars take the second set, 25-19 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. The in-between set update brought to you by the Linfors Agency. They are looking to hire office locations in your area. Linfors Agency simply looking for hardworking, resourceful problem solvers. A great career opportunity with a trusted employer. Learn more for a job application. 218-435-6585. Stop by their office. Call today. Great pay, great benefits, a great place to work. Linfors. Well, the Ada Borup West Cougars, Clearbrook Gonvick Bears back and forth early. Tied at 2. That was the only tie we would have in set 2. Cougars would lead relatively comfortably most of set number 2. And again, pretty solid passing. Jones hit Sip. Not as many kills in the second set. Started seeing Prodzinski get a few more. Thompson got a few more. Also a few errors. Both sides saw that in set 2. It goes the way of the Cougars, 25-19. They lead the match 2-0 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Set 3 is next.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com. Keep yourself healthy and take advantage of the October savings at Hillsborough Drug & Give. Get your choice of DayQuil or NyQuil, just $6.99. Health Mart 24-count daytime multi-system liquid caps, $6.49. Health Mart Arthritis Pain Topical Gel is $11.99. Nature's Truth Melatonin or hair, skin, nails, and collagen gummies, your choice, $7.79. Health Mart Melatonin Gummies, $7.49 at Hillsborough Drug & Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
This is Jim Lund from Legacy Seeds. Did you know in a bag of seed, 100% of the yield potential comes from 2 components, the seed's genetics and the seed's quality? Here at Legacy Seeds, along with delivering the most cutting-edge genetics, we pride ourselves in having some of the industry's highest quality standards. Because we know each spring, a farmer gets one chance to plant with the highest yield potential, and here at Legacy Seeds, we're just the company to help you do it.
Contact Bruce Colseth, District Sales Manager in Thompson, 701-741-2473.
Set number 3 is set to begin here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com with Ada Borup West and Clearbrook Gonvick. Section 8A quarterfinal match. The Bears and the Cougars. Cougars lead the match 2-0 as we're getting ready to start this third set. It'll be serving Kaylee Westrom. Westrom serves, and it's going to be picked up by the Cougars. And a swing into the net. Sip sends it into the net. Point Bears. Westrom gets the serve point. Clearbrook Gonvick leads it 1-0. Westrom serving again. This is a service error. Cougars will get the point. And serving. That will be Morgan Engel serving for Ada Borup West. Engel's serve is going to be picked up by the Bears. This is going to be flying across Melby. She narrowly escapes the net. Now setting here, Thompson, Sip, popping it across Melby. Engel digs it up. This will be Jones. Sip. We're going to get a violation on the Cougars. They send it into that antenna. Point goes the way of the Clearbrook Gonvick Bears. And the Bears lead it. On that side out, Bears lead it 2-1. Back serving. That'll be Ella Engen. Dug up here by Thompson. Played by Jones. Over by Steen. Westrom, Melby, dug up by Markison at the net. Tipping. It's going to be Jones, but Casey Jones is called with a lift. Point Bears. Nice work. Spencer Ripke filling in for a moment for Jerry as Ella Engen goes back to serve. Spencer knows this. He's a big-time football broadcaster. He gets it. Jones passing, left side Sip. Dug up there by Wagner, kept alive Westrom, and into the net goes McKenna Hartwig. Point to the Ada Borup West Cougars as it's now 3-2. Cougars side out, and Steen go back to serve. Maddie Steen is going to serve. Right corner. She'll send it across. Johnson digs from the knees. Westrom, Melby, back row played by Thompson. Now Jones setting Prodzinski. Swing. Kept alive Phillips. Now Melby. She'll send it left side. Wagner dug up this time by Steen. Now Jones passing left side. Sip. Dug up Johnson back row. Westrom sending this one over to Wagner. She'll pop it across. Markison, Jones, now Sip. Big swing off a touch. Kill good. Jones, Sip. 3-3. We're all tied up. It'll be Maddie Steen going back to serve it again. Steen will serve it right to left. Serve is off of Wagner. Off of Johnson. Ace serve. Mustang seed ace serve. 4-3. Ada Borup West leading Clearbrook Gonvick. Nice job, Spence. Thanks for filling in, my man. That was great. Dynamite stuff. Take care. Steen serving. Cougars lead it 4-3. Diving is Wagner. Great effort. Also extra effort that time by Annabelle Phillips. She couldn't come up with it. Maddie Steen point. Timeout Bears. 5-3. Ada Borup West leads Clearbrook Gonvick on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Lesmeister Dental is dedicated to providing its patients with the best appropriate dentistry to help them maintain their health, comfort, and beauty for their lifetime. We know every person is different, and we will help you stay healthy and offer the level of care that you desire. With offices in Crookston at 1726 University Avenue or by phone 253-4204 or 281-4323. See or call Lesmeister Dental today.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Maddie Steen serves. Hartwig sends it across out of our timeout from Nick Prothero, Pioneer seed. At the net, we're battling. Over by Sip. Kept alive. Diving Johnson. That one's going to end up in the crowd. Thank heavens everybody's all right. We've had kids balling out tonight. Cougars leading 6-3 in set 3. They lead the match 2-0. Maddie Steen going back to serve. She's on a streak. It's 5 in a row for Steen. Setting, Melby tipping. It's going to be Markison, Jones crossing, Sip, big swing, hammer there, and killed good for Casey Jones. 7-3. So we'll see Sip step back again. Sip, Steen, Maddie Steen serving. Dug up by Johnson. And Melby with a big swing, kill good. That one's off a Westrom pass. Kaylee Westrom to Dana Melby. 7-4, the Bears will get it back. And Melby will go to serve. 7-4 Cougars. Good to see Neil Holteen tonight wearing his nice red, white, and blue KRJB, KRJM, KKCQ hat. And he's got his vest on, which means it's playoff time. How about that? Ace serve for Dana Melby. Went off of Scherfenberg. Dana Melby with an ace serve. 7-5 Cougars. Saw Sean Rue before the match tonight. He said a number of people mentioned his big highlight catch last night in the first set in the victory over the Red Lake County Central Mustangs. And I haven't seen him get in the action at all tonight. I've been waiting for it. Haven't seen it once, but it was just the highlight of the night last night. All right, now our highlight is the officials chatting with each other. There's lots of conversation. Is there concern that there might have been a rotation issue? That's what it is. Rotation issue there on the Bears, so illegal rotation gives the Cougars the point, and it is 8-4. 8-4 Cougars. Now they're going to try to rotate here as Dahl going to check in, Sip checking out. Kayleana Dahl stepping back to serve, right to left. Here she goes. Sending it, dug up. Bears out of position. 9-4 Cougars. They look to have it. It's now that kind of mental game. They seem to be getting a little bit more in-depth here. And Dahl sends it over. Played by Wagner. Swing from Melby on a pass from Westrom, and that's going to go. That's a kill. Yes, it is. So Melby, her 7th kill. Westrom, the assist. Now Dana Melby going to serve. Melby serves this time. It's across. It's going to be off of Dahl, then Steen, then pinball between the two. They can't get it over in 3. And it is 9-6 in favor of the Cougars. Melby serving again. Dana Melby. Into the net on the jump serve, 10-6 Cougars. So we'll see Markison check out. Kesa Jones is going to serve for Ada Borup West. Jones going to serve right to left. Cougars lead 10-6 in the third set. They lead the match 2-0. Passing left side, Phillips. And her swing is going to go for a kill. It goes off of Dylan Miller's block attempt. So, Annabelle Phillips, that was from Ella Engen, and now back to serve is Kelsey Johnson. 10-7, Cougars lead, Bears serving. Thompson, Jones, back sets, Prodzinski, she'll push it over. Melby, Westrom, left side to Phillips. She'll launch it across, kill good. Annabelle Phillips, her 8th kill. Westrom, another assist. Johnson going to serve. 10-8 Cougars. Johnson and the Bears serving. Received back row by Steen, now Jones. Thompson, kill good. 7 for Lauren Thompson. Jones another assist. 11-8 Cougars. Set number 3, they lead the match 2-0. Serving Sarah Prodzinski. She'll serve it right to left for the Cougars. It's across, it's dug up. Back setting, and there's a swing. Prodzinski off the Engen hit. Thompson sends it too strong. 11-9, Cougars by 2. And Annabelle Phillips sneaks back to the serve line. She'll send it across. Short serve, Scherfenberg. Jones, Scherfenberg, kill good. Brooke, wind up, swing, kill good. Now we'll see Sip return. Dahl exits. Lauren Thompson will serve right to left. Thompson serves now for the Cougars into the net. 12-10. We go back and forth. Nobody wants to take control here. I thought for a second we were going to see that. I thought wrong. Kaylee Westrom. Maybe the Bears want to take control here. Maybe they don't want to be done tonight. Dana Melby says, I'll push this one back with the old block kill. And it's 12-11, Cougars by 1. Bears serving, Kaylee Westrom. It's across and it's Miller. Thompson plays it forward, Sip across. And it'll be the Bears, Johnson, Westrom, Melby. Swing, dug up by Thompson on a free ball. And it falls. 13-11 Cougars. Miller out, Engel in, and Morgan Engel goes back to serve. Morgan Engel will serve right to left here. Engel, right-handed swing coming at you. The 8th graders serve. Back row, Phillips, then Westrom, left side. This is Melby. Dug up by Thompson, off the rafters into the crowd. Knock it over, Bo Fetting. My heavens, Bo Fetting. 13-12. That was Melby with a big hammer time kill. Westrom with the assist. Now serving Ella Engen. Cougars by 1, 13-12. Here's Thompson. Off the rafters again, played by the Cougars and free balled over by Sip. Markison and Steen went both back. Now Melby hit out. Oh, they say in. Dana Melby from Ella Engen. And we are tied at 13. Second tie in set 3. Knotted up at 13. Engen serve, dug up by Markison. Jones, Scherfenberg down on the line, kill good. Brooke Scherfenberg with the old tip kill. 14-13 Cougars. Brodzinski and Scherfenberg out. Now serving Maddie Steen. Steen sends it. Received by Johnson. Can't be played. 15-13 Cougars. Steen will go back and serve it again. Pine River Bacchus beats McGregor 3-0 in Section 5A volleyball tonight. Seeing that come through. There's Westrom. At the net, Brodzinski. 16-13. Timeout Bears. Cougars by 3, set 3 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. We're back after this on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Fall work turning the dirt over with a Summers chisel plow from Norman County Implement. Here's the deal. It's a 32-foot Summers chisel plow priced at $20,000 from Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. Talk with Chuck or Neil on this Summers chisel plow. Ask them about other tillage equipment, including the new Versatile Fury. Get more tractor power. Versatile Delta Track 2021 model. Huge discounts right now. Talk with Chuck or Neil at Norman County Implement. They thank you for your business.
Solutions, Hitterdall, Minnesota. Maddie Steen serving out of the timeout from Nick Prothero and Pioneer Seed. A block at the net, now setting high. Sip, Jones back to Sip, left side. Blocked by Hartwig at the net. McKenna Hartwig with a block, her 6th tonight. 16-14, side out Bears. Bears going to send Macy Wagner to the serve line. Cougars lead the match 2-0. Bears trying to extend the night. Markison, Jones, Brodzinski in the middle will push it over. Wagner, Westrom, going to go back to Melby. She'll punch it across. Jones, Steen, Sip. And they're going to say Melby with a block. Dana Melby. And the Bears of Clearbrook Gonvick within 1 here in set 3, 16-15. Wagner serving, jump serve coming at you. Too strong. 17-15 Cougars, and we'll see Sip out, Dahl in. Deliana Dahl headed back to serve on the rotation. We've gone through the rotation a couple times here in set 3 because we've had a number of errors. Here's the serve. Received by the Bears, and now setting left side. Phillips punches it across. Markison. Jones. Swing there by Thompson. Westrom, Phillips, dug up back row by Dahl, playing ahead. Jones with a quick in the middle. It works. Casey Jones does that at least once a match. And she's found a good spot to do it. Dahl will serve. Cougars 18-15. Received by Wagner, played by the Bears. Hartwig then over by Phillips. Jones, Thompson, blocked there by Dana Melby. Cougars, Thompson off a touch. Phillips keeps it alive at the net, tipping Brodzinski. 19-15 Cougars. Cougars trying to send themselves to the semifinals on Monday night. Serve is across. It's an ace serve from Kayliana Dahl. Planting your future Mustang seeds. Ace serve. Kayliana Dahl, after that ace, is going to step back and swing it away. 20-15 Cougars. It'll be at the net. Little tip from Jones, kept alive by the Bears and sent deep. Steen, they get it in 3. That was impressive. Jones, Thompson, into the net. Point Bears after the air, 20-16. So Clearbrook Gonvick sends Dana Melby back to serve. Into the net, 21-16. You see Markuson exit, Engels back in. Here's Kesa Jones serving 21-16, trying to win in a 3-0 sweep. Big swing. Annabelle Phillips says, I'm not done yet. That's 9 kills for Phillips. Melby with the assist. 21-17. Kelsey Johnson in to serve. In for Hartwig. Serve's coming at you. Thompson, Jones, back to Thompson. Dug up here by the Bears. Left side attack. Now Jones. And over by Prodzinski after a pass from Engel. Here's Phillips, mishit it. 22-17, a lift is called on Phillips. Cougars 22, Bears 17. Here's Sarah Prodzinski to serve. Set 3, Cougars lead the match 2-0. Serve dug up by Johnson. Played Melby and over. That time by Phillips. Engel passes. Here's Thompson. Back row. Too strong. 22-18. The Bears patiently watched it go. So Annabelle Phillips will serve left to right. Here's Phillips sending it. Dug up by Thompson. Then it swung over and out by Scherpenberg. 22-19. Phillips to serve, into the net. 23-19, Cougars 2 points away from victory. Set 3, leading the match 2-0. Lauren Thompson. She'll serve it right to left. It's across, and it's an ace serve, and the Cougars have match point. Mustang Seed ace serve. And Lauren Thompson and the Cougars are playing for a sweep at home to send them off to the semifinals. Serve is received. Now over. Out! Cougars win! 25-19, Ada Borup West. They defeat Clearbrook Gonvick. The Bears' season will end, graduating 8 seniors. But the Cougars are advancing to the section semifinals. They get the win, 26-24. 25-19, 25-19. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Stick around. Our post-match report from the Ada Borup West High School Gymnasium is coming up on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More.
The Rough Grouse Roadhouse is located just east of Island Lake, across from Mershman's Taxidermy. The Roadhouse invites you to stop in before or after the game to eat or just come in and socialize with family and friends. They also have weekly food specials. Just go to their Facebook page and see what their special of the day is, or call 668-2111. Supporting the area students in the classroom as well as in all their extracurricular activities. The Rough Grouse Roadhouse, 5 miles south of Langby on County Road 4.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax by calling 218-790-6375 or their main office at 891-2211.
Subway Ada, eat fresh. If you need lunch or dinner for a meeting or a get-together on short notice, Subway Ada can put together a great meal quickly. They have party platters, cookies, chips, soups, and beverage options. They have box lunches as well that they can put together for your group. Subway Ada builds it the way you want it with fresh bread and fresh veggies. Think of Subway Ada when you need catering for any occasion, large or small. Subway Ada, the home of fresh. 784-SUBS or 784-7827. Subway Ada, eat fresh.
Welcome back to the Ada Borup West High School Gymnasium. It's time for Post-Game Report. And the Post-Game Report here is being brought to you by our friends at Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. Licensed in both Minnesota and North Dakota, Home Crown Realty, ready for you. Serving you, of course, with your home real estate needs. Buying or selling real estate, trust Home Crown Realty. Benedictine Care Community, Mission Court campus of the Benedictine Living Community of Ada with the game summary here tonight. Section 8A volleyball. It's the emotions. The emotions tonight from one side of the floor to the other. I think both teams are experiencing emotion. A big piece of the emotion is Clearbrook Gonvick falling tonight 3-0, 26-24, 25-19, and 19. First set was a battle. We had 10 ties. Cougars led just, in this case, 3 times in that first set. The Bears had a 6-point lead at one time. Cougars rallied back and would take the first set 26-24. Second set, they led more comfortably. There were 2 ties. Check that. Just 1 tie in set 2. There were 2 ties in set 3. Identical scores, 25-19. Cougars were a little more comfortable in both of those sets, and they'd be victorious here tonight. 3-0. Clearbrook Gonvick, emotional tonight. 8 seniors. Very good seniors that played hard and battled it out tonight. Lots of energy, lots of intensity. It goes the way of Ada Borup West. They come out victorious 3-0 and will advance to the semifinals Monday night. They'll have the late game in Thief River Falls. The swing over here, Tammy, we'll have you come on over with post-game coaches' comments. As we'll give Tammy a second to get settled in here as our post-game report from Home Crown Realty. Let's talk post-game coaches' comments. They are brought to you by Barrick Family Farm. Learn more about, of course, Barrick Family Farm, their process in where they are, where they're at. Learn more about Barrick Family Farm, including career opportunities at barrickfamilyfarm.com. Post-game show coaches' comments from Barrick Family Farm. And Tammy Ellers, head coach of Clearbrook Gonvick, joining us here. And, Coach, I know it did not go your way tonight, but, man, what a battle it was out there tonight, huh?
It was a tough one, and the girls put everything out there that they had.
The first set, we're in control for most of it, and then all of a sudden we got into that big battle. Everybody was tied up. I think we had 10 ties in the first set. That played a factor in the match, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did. Yeah.
Your girls played really hard. I could tell that they played hard last night too, and I thought I could see the Cougars had played hard last night too. Both teams were really having to dig deep tonight.
Yes, they were. And, I mean, it was really a fun match. It's probably the funnest match we've played all year.
I know we talked about, the basics, right? Serving and playing strong defense. Where do you feel your team maybe needed a little more tonight?
Well, we missed a few serves when we really needed the serve. And then we missed just the movement on the defense when we needed it.
8 seniors on your roster.
Yes.
I was just talking about emotion. Looking at seeing some of the kids with hugs from parents and friends, and it is emotional when you get to this point because they fought hard, played hard to see it end. It's never fun to have something end.
Yeah, no, it's not. And it's going to be a big hole for us to lose these 8 seniors.
What can you say about your 8 seniors? I don't. You could say as much as you want or as little as you want. You could say everybody's name. I don't care. I want you to say something about your seniors because they meant. I was looking at my first set, right? I'm watching and I'm like, there's Senior Wagner, Senior Johnson, and I'm just going down the line. They all contributed.
They very much do, and they're all leaders in their own way. We have a couple really amazing leaders on our team, and that kind of what holds the glue together. Mm-hmm. We got a couple spicy ones.
You got to have a little
and
spice,
so then
yeah.
the leaders, and we got the calm ones that can settle them down. And
it was fun to watch your kids play, and I know that's been a treat for Bears fans all season long, right?
Yes, it has.
So it ends tonight. Section 8A volleyball going to Thief River Falls on Monday. It looks like we're going to have some really good volleyball being played there. You were a part of it here tonight. Your thoughts on the tournament the rest of the way here?
Oh, I think it'll be an exciting tournament. I'm planning to get up to Thief River to watch.
Very good. Good opportunity in front. Anything else from you, Tammy, on this squad? It was like I say, a season that was a lot of pride. It was nice. Talk about maybe even just, like tonight, fan support, travel, playing in front of people this year. The difference, wasn't it?
Oh, it was very different. But we've always had quite a fan base because we have very loyal parents and aunts and uncles and grandmas and grandpas. So, we have never really lacked that fan base.
Good. I didn't think so, but last year with the COVID thing, no band, losing some of that stuff, it was nice to see that people could get together and could make some noise for the volleyball kids. I'm sure they enjoyed it too.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when they're playing if they have fans cheering for them.
No doubt about it. Tammy, thanks for coming up. Nice to meet you. And we've been, corresponding over the last few years, and I've heard your voice a ton of times. First time get a chance to meet you.
Thank you very much.
What a treat. I said in the pregame, I said, what a treat we get Tammy Ellers today. Tammy, thanks so much. I appreciate you coming up. Congrats on a great season.
And thank you.
You're welcome. Tammy Ellers, head coach of Clearbrook Gonvick Bear Volleyball. Thank you, Coach. The Bears fall tonight. Season ends with a 13-10 record. Ada Borup West wins at 26-24, 25-19, and 19. Home Crown Realty post-game report continues with more from Ada Borup West High School Gymnasium after this.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Valley General Store in Halstead is now open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They welcome you to stop in, get all your hardware items, groceries, and more now in the new store with more inventory. Valley General Store in Halstead. Come and shop for your fresh produce and grocery items. Valley General Store, now with groceries in Halstead. Thanks to all who have visited the new Valley General Store in Halstead. If you haven't been there yet, they welcome you to stop in at the store full of hardware, groceries, and more. Valley General Store in Halstead, open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
West Main Pizza, 784-3700. Specialty Pizza, calzones, signature pizza, famous cheese squares, breads, salads, wraps, 8-inch subs, paninis, pasta, traditional chicken, chicken wings, nachos, tacos, specialty treats, appetizers, sweet treats too. Dine in, carry out, curbside. West Main Pizza, 784-3700. More than just pizza.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Home Crown Realty postgame report, Section 8A of volleyball here tonight. It is the quarterfinal round, and it goes the way of Ada Borup West. The Cougars winners 3-0 over Clearbrook Gonvick, 26-24, 25-19, and 25-19. Kevin Kochman, Jerry Peralta, Kay Lynn, the crew tonight with R&J Sports, bringing you this one on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Let's get into our Enbridge Energy Player of the Match. Enbridge Energy in the Line 3 replacement project. Enbridge Energy bringing you our Energy Player of the Match tonight. And, I thought she brought a lot of energy today. I really do. I think Maddie Steen is the Enbridge Energy Player of the Match tonight. Maddie earned it. I thought she really fought hard again tonight, was digging deep in that back row, the libero for the Cougars. She served well, a couple of big serve streaks. Those were huge tonight. Maddie Steen is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Match. She's going to get the shirt from Enbridge Energy. Bringing the energy tonight, Maddie Steen of Ada Borup West. Thank you, Enbridge Energy. The post-game report is brought to you tonight by Home Crown Realty. HomeCrownRealty.com. Brandon Dahl, Eric Smart, licensed in Minnesota and North Dakota, ready for you. Home Crown Realty. Want to tell you about our friends at Performance Ag west of Borup. Performance Ag, they want you to get some high performance on your farm, okay? Plain and simple. Work with the guys at Performance Ag, locally owned, doing what's in the best interest of local farmers. Seed available, including sugar beet seed from SeedX. Talk to Eric Grafstrom today, 701-799-0356. They're located west of Borup. And our Performance Ag west of Borup, high performance play of the match. And I'm thinking about the first set when the Cougars got a side out at 24-22. They wouldn't return it. They would keep it and win the match, winning the extra points 26-24. And I think that rally back, especially when the Bears had set point, how different the night would have gone if the Bears take that first set tonight. Clearbrook Gonvick played a whale of a match. Cougars will come out outlasting the Bears in that first set, then winning 25-19, 19 in sets 2 and 3, and winning tonight 3-0 in the quarterfinals of Section 8A volleyball. That's the high-performance play of the match from Performance Ag west of Borup. Let's take a break. More to come on the post-game report from Home Crown Realty after this.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. The Ada Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada Borup Booster Club Facebook page.
Clearbrook Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Clearbrook Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Clearbrook Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Clearbrook Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
Home Crown Realty postgame report. Ada Borup West 3-0 winners over the Clearbrook Gonvick Bears here tonight. Volleyball action. Let's talk our super sub of the game in the Section 8A quarterfinals tonight. The Ada Borup West Cougars win 3-0 and our super sub, courtesy of Subway Ada, where you can always eat fresh. Dine in or take out and enjoy Subway and Ada. They're open 7 to 10 each day. In fact, right now they're open, Subway and Ada. Enjoy what you'd like. Soups even. Yeah, Subway soups. And salads and I want to say appetizers, sandwiches, pizzas, Subway pizza. Jerry, if you haven't had a Subway pizza, I encourage you to try one day. Like the steak on a Subway pizza. I mean, come on, right? Subway Ada, ready for you. As we can tell you that our super sub tonight is going to come from the Ada Borup West Cougars this evening. And I'm going to go with Dylan Miller as our super sub. Put up a couple of nice blocks tonight. Dylan Miller will be our super sub. Receive a free 6-inch sandwich from Subway in Ada. Cougars win it 3-0. They'll play the late game on Monday night when they travel to the Brick House in Thief River Falls. We will have coverage on KKCQ FM 96.7 and on 106.5 KRJB and on GVTV as well. For the streaming option, will be on Garden Valley Television. Something to stay tuned about here. We'll share the exact details with you as we roll along. Still awaiting head coach Jim Lee of Ada Borup West and potentially some players too in our post-game report here tonight from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. We'll take a break, come back with more right after this.
This is Jim Lund from Legacy Seeds. Did you know in a bag of seed, 100% of the yield potential comes from 2 components, the seed's genetics and the seed's quality? Here at Legacy Seeds, along with delivering the most cutting-edge genetics, we pride ourselves in having some of the industry's highest quality standards. Because we know each spring, a farmer gets one chance to plant with the highest yield potential, and here at Legacy Seeds, we're just the company to help you do it.
So give them a call. Legacy Seeds, Alice, North Dakota, 701-689-BEAN or legacyseeds.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Welcome to the Ada Borup West School. This educational campus is filled with energy and a culture of striving for excellence with academics, fine arts, and athletics. With current enrollment over 700 students who are busy learning and participating in school activities, the administration and staff of Ada Borup West School welcomes parents and community members to also participate with support to all students. Learn more of the current success and events at the school website ada.k12.mn.us.
Ag Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Ag Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Ag Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it, and always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
Welcoming you back here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. It was Badger Greenbush Middle River sweeping Stephen Argyle 3-0, BGMR 3-0 sweep. So we learned that anyway here tonight. Section 8A volleyball here at the Ada Borup West High School Gymnasium. The Cougars sweeping Clearbrook Gonvick 26-24, 25-19, and 19. As we get into our Stars of the Game presentation, that one is this one right there. There you go. Yeah, Stars of the Game from American Federal Bank, Darren Ramey Agency and Insurance Brokers of America. And she also was our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game as well. We're visiting with Maddie Steen here tonight. Maddie, to you and your teammates, congrats. Hard-fought match tonight. First set was a lot of emotion. Kind of fell behind early, but then you guys battled back. How important was the first set tonight?
That was like the make or break, I think. We realized that they brought their A game. Everyone does in playoffs. Playoffs is a different atmosphere, and we just realized we got to push harder than we have pushed in the past. So, yeah.
You know, your team has had struggles at times this year in that first set.
Yep.
It's just one of those things that just you got to, and you guys were able to overcome it. That was just so big tonight.
Yes.
Then to ride it out, I thought just overall you guys had to buckle down, but it was not easy out there tonight.
No, it was a battle all the way around. You have to execute every match that we played. We couldn't let them in at all. We had to keep them out. So.
It was difficult. A good playoff match, like you say.
Yes.
How do you feel after this one? I mean, back-to-back nights of playoff volleyball is not easy either.
Yeah. I felt like as a team we played hard. We fought. I feel good about this game. I feel good about going to the next.
Absolutely.
Keep pushing.
Absolutely. So, and it's a quick turnaround Monday.
Yes. Yes.
So, we're still awaiting all the fine details. But what's it going to take for your team to keep this thing going?
Some focused practice ahead, and just being able to push through the first set. Keep that one. Yep.
Set the tone, right?
Yes.
I like it. Coach has been saying a lot about serve receive.
Yes.
Has he talked about that? I don't know if you've heard him talk about it at all.
Maybe just a few times.
Okay. Serve receive has been the word. Very
Yep.
good. Maddie, to you and your teammates, congrats. Enjoyed this one. Yes. It was fun. Last time playing on the home court this year, too.
Yeah. I mean, we proved it that we wanted to win on the last home court game. So.
Lastly, playing at home. I know I've mentioned it with you this year, but student section, extended fans, not just parents.
Right.
How much fun is it to play in front of everybody?
It's so fun. Like, to show everybody what we can do, and then them coming to us the next day and being like, wow, that was really cool. That's what I like about volleyball.
Good camaraderie in the hallways. I like it. Maddie, to you and your teammates, congrats. Good luck on Monday in Thief River.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Maddie Steen joining us here, and get a chance to pick one of those shirts there, too, as our stars of the game. Maddie Steen for Ada Borup West. Hard to not mention Kaysa Jones when we talk about stars. Kayliana Dahl, solid night serving tonight. Kaylee Sipp coming with the big swings. Lastly, Dana Melby and Annabelle Phillips for the Clearbrook Gonvick Bears, and also Ella Engen The Bears' solid night here tonight with their efforts here this evening as well for our Stars of the Game presentation. We'll keep it here with more of our post-game report. Let's talk post-game coaches' comments. They're going to be brought to you by Barrick Family Farm. BarrickFamilyFarm.com. And, of course, find them on Facebook, too, as you can learn more about the operation and learn about career opportunities with Barrick Family Farm. Ada Borup West victorious 3-0 over Clearbrook Gonvick, 26-14, 25-19, and 19. Quarterfinal round of 8A volleyball. They moved to the semis as Jim Lee, head coach of Ada Borup West, joining us. Coach, quality win for the kids. That first set, the Bears were in control. It was pretty well set, but the Cougars battled back and came from behind. In fact, the Bears had set point. Quality win that first set, and that really set the tone. I mean, if it goes the other way, who knows how this match goes tonight?
Yeah, and I've knew about Clearbrook Gonvick here for the last couple of years with the two Melbys there. I mean, you have to go and stop them, and thankfully this year we wanted to stop one. But I mean, the last couple of years I did not want to play them in the playoffs because of those two girls there, and then they go and put another supporting cast around them. But we're just thankful we just had to stop one. So we had to stop two tonight. Hoofda. So no, we would have came out alive.
Would have been tough, no doubt about it. They brought it tonight, and it was not easy. I mean, the kids had to earn almost every point. There got to be some serves in the net. We missed some of those here later on both sides of the floor, but there was, from that standpoint, you brought it up, and it was proven in that first set. Serve receive, so important here tonight.
Yeah, and it was spot on last night. It was pretty good here tonight. I mean, it was a little bit rocky, but not as rocky as it was previously in the season. So we know we got to go and work on that even before Monday, because Monday's going to be a big night for us.
Sure will. And I'm trying to do a little bit of work here, too, to see if we have any additional scoring. I've been keeping my eyes up here. Have not seen a final result on that Lake of the Woods Kitson County Central match yet, but BGMR, they defeated Stephen Argyle 3-0 tonight. Those scores were 25, 21, 15, and then 17 in that final set. So a quality win there for BGMR. And BGMR, you've seen them, know about them. Very, very, I mean, you're looking at, no surprise they're finding themselves at the semis as well.
No, like I said, what they remind me of is the Sacred Heart team that we beat in the playoffs there about 3-4 years ago to go to state. That we were down 0-2. They came back to win the last three. I mean, and nobody knew about Sacred Heart because, and I said Sacred Heart could have won state championship that year. And people in the state just don't realize how good that team was with everything. And that's what BGMR actually reminds me of. So anybody who matches up against them, they know that they're in for a battle every night because they just have weapons at every spot, including the setter.
No, we had talked about it, of course, last night with a win over Red Lake County Central. The girls played really solid and took care of business. You control home court and took care of home court tonight. And, again, I think an opportunity maybe to salute the crowd. You had a really nice crowd most every night you hosted a match here this year, and the band playing. It really brought the energy and the atmosphere, and I know the kids fed off that.
It was pretty awesome anthem there.
Wasn't it?
I was like, what? That was so cool.
And Jimi Hendrix shows up tonight and plays the anthem. He had a little quartet that was playing some Enter Sandman Metallica. What talent with the strings here tonight?
Very cool. And I don't think people get to see our band or the choir in a lot of these schools go ahead and show off like this. I mean, when they had the state tournament, you get to go and see. But it's kind of nice to get to see and stick around the playoffs here tonight because the kids did a nice job with the band playing here before.
No doubt. So for the kids, we talked about it, playing 2 playoff games back to back. It's one thing to play regular season games, but playoffs a different intensity, and I think both teams showed maybe that it was difficult to play it 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, and they had the drive here. I think it makes it a little bit tougher. So, I mean, we were just happy we had 2 home games here because usually I think we're on the road the second night. I mean, That's what happened the last couple of years here. So we really had to go and battle that. And so I know what they're going through, and you get the long bus ride home and everything too. So we were just happy we actually had the 2 home matches here.
Now we go neutral site and Monday night. So over the weekend, you've got 2 days, and you try to get a little rest in there as well. But right away Monday, and you get the late game. It looks like based on how things are going to shake out. But what can be done in practice here to prepare for Monday?
We got a lot to do in practice tomorrow. Probably about 7 to 8 hour practice. No, just kidding, we won't. But we definitely have a lot to go and work on here, depending on who our opponent's going to be. Because depending on who it's going to be, we're going to prepare a little differently. Have a little different rotation depending on who we play. So first off, we have to go and see who we play. Then we'll go prepare for that. But we'll be ready to play on Monday. There's no question about that.
Very good. And whoever it is, we'll find out. There'll be an opportunity there for the team. And so, it's playoff time. Win or go home. And I'm sure the kids will be ready to go on Monday.
Yeah, hopefully they're ready to go tomorrow morning when we get to practice because we got to get ready for that 2 o'clock football game there tomorrow. So we got to make sure the girls get something to eat and get out to the football game and have a fun time out there.
Well, that's good, and it is fun. You've talked about this too. I know Maddie Steen mentioned it. Having the student section, having the ability to support one another as a school and as students and in student body, it is pretty neat, and it's great to see that it's back this year.
Yeah, and it's even kind of weird having like a Friday night game when you got to think, well, you don't have school tomorrow or anything like that, so you can come out and support even more. It's not like, well, no, I have homework, or I got to be home at a certain time, like if it's on a Tuesday or Thursday night game. But Friday night game, it's like, come on, we can stay out, we can go to the volleyball game tonight. So it's a little different feeling.
Have you been to the I call it the old brick house, the gym in Thief River Falls?
Yes.
Like Hoosiers, it's a sweet old gym. It'll be a fun atmosphere for the kids.
It'll be different, and being the late match will be even more different because you'll have 4 towns in there then instead of just 2 if you had that early match. So it's going to be even more packed in there. So I think that's going to come into play there too. So if you remember at the beginning of the season, the girls were talking about like how loud it was and everything, and they weren't used to it. Well, I think they're used to it now, number one, and number 2, I think they'll prepare us for Monday night's crowd.
I sure hope so. Should be fun. Well, Coach, anything else you want to add here for this squad? I know you're looking forward to the semis. It's exciting times right now.
Well, I just want to say hats off to Clearbrook Gonvick. They did a great job there tonight. I mean, that was a real battle, and hats off to them because they really put up everything they need to here tonight. So nice job to them.
Enjoyable match, Coach. Thanks for the time. I appreciate you sticking around and for bringing up Maddie as well. And good luck on Monday night.
We'll see you then, bud.
You got it. That is Jim Lee, head coach of Ada Borup West Volleyball. They get the victory over Clearbrook Gonvick, 3-0 as we have our post-game coaches' comments from Barrack Family Farm. Thanks, Coach. Home Crown Realty post-game report continues from the Ada Borup West High School Gymnasium after this.
Excellent pay and a stable business. Get a sweet life and a great career with American Crystal Sugar Company. From mechanics to welders to electricians, we need motivated individuals for highly skilled positions. In addition to great benefits and room to advance your career, our work schedule gives you the personal time for everything that makes your life sweeter. Apply today at crystalsugar.com.
Fall into savings on oil change and tires this month at Bitger Inc. The savings fall into your pocket with $10 off all Lucas oil change on your vehicles at Bitger Inc. Call to schedule your Lucas oil change and save the $10. Call Bitger Inc. 456-SHOP. That's 456-7467. Fall into more savings with Lucas oil changes at Bitger Inc. Oil change, tire repair, and new tires. Bitger Inc. Located between Ada and Halsted. Call Troy 456-7467.
For the best selection in new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, stop by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. With one of the biggest, best selections around and the most competitive prices, it's worth your time to stop and visit the guys and let them put you in a new vehicle. Check out the selection online at christianmotors.com or stop by the lot in Fertile. Proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. It's Christian Motors in Fertile.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Cercospora leaf spot has been a challenge for sugar beet growers for years. I'm John Samdahl, sales manager with Beta Seed, and I know firsthand the impact Cercospora has on our growers and their bottom line. That's why I'm excited about a new ally in the battle against Cercospora. It's a new trait called CR Plus that balances disease tolerance with yields in a way no previous technology has. 60 years in the making, there's innovation bred into every seed. CR Plus is available, pending approval, in select Beta Seed varieties in our American Crystal market for the 2022 growing season. Beta Seed, breeding confidence.
Home Crown Realty post-game report as we continue here tonight on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. We're going to wrap things up here on the post-game report, but not before a few items to get out of here with, and that, of course, is digging in the trenches. Visser Trenching, they were certainly out there digging on both sides of the floor. I think, you look at Maddie Steen and Izzy Markison, Kesa Jones, Kayleana Dahl, really doing a great job digging tonight for the Cougars. And digging on the Bears side, Macy Wagner was fantastic. Annabelle Phillips did her part. Just quality digging in the back. Kelsey Johnson. So it was fun. Digging just like the boys at Visser Trenching. Digging in the trenches here tonight. In the post-game report, let's talk about our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection HTC. They are how to connect. I think it's on that one there, that key there. I want to say like 8. There it is. Halstead Telephone Company. They are how to connect. Bringing you the, of course, connections for high-speed internet, phone, cable, television. They've got it for you at the Halstead Telephone Company. Western portion of Norman County, Hillsborough, also the western portion of Polk County with Climax, Shelley, Neelsville into East Grand Forks. Halstead Telephone Company. They are how to connect in a post-game connection. 28 assists to the 15 kills. We're looking at Kaysa Jones to Kaylee Sipp. We're looking at Dana Melby, Kaylee Westrom, just passing and connecting with those hitters tonight. The post-game connection with Halstead Telephone Company. They are how to connect. Let's talk RDK Enterprises with our Precision Player of the Match. RDK Enterprises wishing you all a safe and successful harvest. And as you wrap up harvest, it's time to have a conversation. Talking about, of course, with RDK Enterprises, the supply chain. They've been able to secure some items. They want to have that conversation with you because it's not a good time to be waiting on things this year. RDK Enterprises, planterdoc.com. Call them at the shop, 701-636-2119, RDK Enterprises, with our Precision Player of the Match. And I think I'm going to go with Dana Melby. She did it all, from serving to swinging to the receiving of the digging. She had blocks. She played well at the net. She passed well, had 9 assists. Dana Melby, Precision Player of the Match from RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough, and in Drayton. PlanterDoc.com. Homecrown Realty postgame report going to wrap up right now. Yes, it will. In the quarterfinals of Section 8A volleyball, wrapping up with our final stats from Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. ChristianMotors.com. Christian Motors, Fertile, Minnesota. New and used vehicles ready for you at Christian Motors. For Clearbrook Gonvick, their season ends, graduating 8 seniors, 13-10 on the season. Macy Wagner, 8 serve points, couple of kills, couple of assists. Kelsey Johnson had 12 serve points. Annabelle Phillips, 9-9, 9 serve points, 9 kills. Dana Melby had 10 serve points, 10 kills, 9 assists, 4 blocks. Ella Engen had 11 serve points, 7 kills, 4 assists, and a block. McKenna Hartwig had 3 kills and 6 blocks tonight. Kaylee Westrom, 12 serve points, 2 kills, 8 assists, and a block. Bears season, as mentioned, 13-10. They graduate. Emma Rude, Macy Wagner, Kelsey Johnson, Annabelle Phillips, Dana Melby, Danielle Faldette, Ella Engen, Kaylee Westrom. Ada Borup West on to the semis, where they'll take on the winner of Kitson County Central and the Lake of the Woods. That matchup still going on to our knowledge. The other 8A matchups went the way of Foston over Fertile Beltrami, 3-1. And also went the way of BGMR, 3-0 over Stephen Argyle tonight. So we're just waiting on the one matchup, which will be who the Cougars will play on Monday in Thief River Falls. Coverage here on the radio on KRJB 106.5, also 96.7 KKCQ, and on GVTV. Your detailed channel of that, which is a paid service, by the way, for streaming, is going to be available for you over the weekend. For Ada Borup West, Kayleana Dahl had 14 serve points. It was Kaysa Jones, 6 serve points, 2 kills, and 28 assists. She also took down the net tonight. Not bad for a senior. Put in an extra effort. It's a team effort. Sarah Podzinski had 7 serve points and 5 kills, 4 blocks. It was Brooke Scherfenberg, 5 kills, and 9 serve points and 8 kills for Lauren Thompson. 15 kills for Kaylee Sipp, plus a couple of blocks. Audrina Eggen had a couple of blocks tonight, too. Not bad for the 8th grader, playing solid when she's called upon. Maddie Steen, 18 serve points and a couple of assists. Morgan Engel had 15 serve points, 3 blocks for Dylan Miller. Cougars win, moving to 23-6, and again, we'll take on either Kitson County Central or Lake of the Woods on Monday night in Thief River Falls at the Brick House. Thanks to Jerry Peralta. He was our great effort studio work here with producing, with camera. Did it all tonight. And a quick guest appearance by Spencer Ribke, running some stuff too. But great stuff, Jerry. Thanks for coming over. Enjoy Nevis tomorrow. Absolutely. And a great tidbit from Jerry, too. He was talking about dropping some Monsters, Inc. knowledge on me. It was really good stuff. I wish we'd had a microphone on him, but next time. Kaylin back in the studio is great stuff. You have the R&J Sports Nightcap. May have some more additional information to get to you there. We'll have Ada Borup West football tomorrow. We're going to have a host of football. Section 6, Section 8 football. We've got it covered tomorrow. Check out the broadcast schedule and brackets at rjbroadcasting.com. From the Ada Borup West High School Gymnasium, I'm Kevin Kochman saying so long and have a great night, everybody.